Well, looks like a rainy day in my country. So actually today is Thai Pongal day in Sri Lanka. So wish you a happy Thai Pongal. So it is actually 14th of January 2021. Still it is not time for me to travel because the second spread of the COVID virus is still going on. So I need to mainly patiently wait for some time. So that's why I'm always talking about bird watching, which I do as a hobby without any trouble. So welcome all of you to the RUSL Explorer channel. I'm Bohan. So today also I'm allocating my time to create a nice video about another common bird that can be seen in my home garden. So this bird is known as the Loten Sunbird, and also it is known as the long-billed sunbird, and locally it is known as, in local terms it is known as Panikurulla. So before going into interesting facts, as I always say in my videos, let's have a look at this Panikurulla or the Loten Sunbird first of all. Well, now you are almost familiar with the Loten Sunbird. So actually you saw the male bird, which has that downward curved beak and the metallic luster neck, which is like bluish green color, and dark brown feathers. So the female is not like that. The female also has a downward curved beak, but it has a yellow color belly and dark brown feathers. So actually the Loten Sunbird belong to a order called Passeriformes, because they are passerines, and a family called Nectaridae. So under this particular family there are nearly 4 species of sunbirds that can be seen in my country. So if I name them, they are the Loten Sunbird, also known as the long-billed sunbird. Then we have the purple rump sunbird, then crimson-backed sunbird, and purple sunbird. So of these 4 species I have seen 3 except the crimson-backed sunbird. So as I told you before, the male and the female is easily distinguished, and also it's a very common sunbird that can be seen in my country, because they feed on nectar and insects like spiders and caterpillars. So they are very commonly seen in human habitats, but in the hill country again it's less common. What else I need to add here at this point? Yes, so all these sunbirds are residents to my country, and I think there's another video of a male sunbird. Let's have a look at the Loten Sunbird action once again before moving to interesting facts as we go usually. Alright, so by now I hope that you have a lot of information about this interesting bird who has a elongated bill, which is known as the Loten Sunbird. So there are some more interesting facts I need to discuss with you. So generally this bird lays 2 to 3 eggs in a single clutch, and generally the breeding season is from February to May. And I'm fortunate to see how these birds building their nest, because they built a nest recently, in the month of December in my home garden, but they laid eggs in the month of January, as I guess. So I will add that particular video, the nest building video, at the end of this vlog. So and also these birds feed on insects, caterpillars and other tiny creatures, apart from sucking nectar from these domestic flower plants. So what else I need to mention? So if I talk about nest building, the female is taking the priority to build the nest, while the male provides protection from the enemies who comes to destroy the nest. So in one particular video segment you can see a squirrel is trying to approach the nest which is building by the female sunbird, and the male bird attacks it. So I have attached that video in this particular log. So it's really interesting to see how they build their nest day by day. And also as I found from books, they build a very organized nest, and even they remove the excreta of their young birds from their birth. So and also I would like to mention about the nest. In the wet zone where I am living, they build a pear-shaped nest, which resembles a light incandescent bulb, right? In the wet zone. But in the dry zone, they build a different nest, utilizing a large communal nest of a particular spider species, and they place a cavity to enter that nest. So remember, these birds build 2 different types of nests in the dry zone and the wet zone. In the wet zone, you can see the pear-shaped dropping type nest from a particular tree branch. So one nest is there in my home garden. It's very close by there. I will attach that particular video which I took previously when they are building the nest. So, and also I should mention that they have short wings, so they are very quick in their flight, and but the flight is very direct. So I think I mentioned most of the important facts that you should know about this interesting sunbird. So now let's have a look at how they build their nest day by day, because I have some previously recorded videos. So I think it is time to pay attention to them. So this is the nest of the Loten Sunbird. In the previous video you show only a part of it, but now they have constructed a little bit more. I thought actually they have given up the construction process, but it is not. They have started to build it again. But by now they have already seen me. I don't know what will happen after that, really after today. That bird who is coming to build this nest. It's the fellow. It's sending warning signals. female bird. So that's the call of the Loten Sunbird. Well, today is 17th of December 2020, and here's how the Loten Sunbird nest looks like. It's interesting to see how it is building the nest gradually, one by one, adding the features to its nest. So the entrance is visible now, gradually, with that circular hole there. And surely it is the place where it enters this hanging nest. There's more construction to be done, so let's see them one by one, or day by day. The squirrel is observing what is this object. And you can hear the birds are giving warning calls. It is attacked by the birds. Wow, look at that. These birds are so intelligent. Wow, I saw this for the first time. The squirrel is constantly chased away. It's the Loten Sunbird. Interesting. And here's the owner of the cage. Sorry, the nest. So, well, this is how the Loten bird's nest looks like after 3 days. So today is 18th of December 2020. So far, nearly 80% work is completed. The entrance is clearly visible right now. So what I saw clearly is when the female bird is building the nest, the male bird provides the safety. So I clearly noticed that during this nest building. So interesting, isn't it? So this is the fully constructed Loten Sunbird's nest. So what a beautiful masterpiece of Mother Nature. So from this point, beyond this point, I need to carefully watch how they feed their birdlings and how the process of the rest happens in this nest. So I'm not pretty sure whether they have already laid eggs, and I'm planning to look at them very carefully without harming these birds or what they have built. So this is the nest of, the end of the nest building of the Loten Sunbird. Alright, I think it is time to wind up the video. So if you are Sri Lankan and if you haven't seen this bird, I'm pretty sure you have seen the bird, please step out into your home gardens and see this interesting bird and study its behavior, mainly how they build a nest and how they behave. And also I forgot to mention another thing, they can suck nectar by hovering like a hummingbird, but most probably they perch on a certain place before they feed. And also they feed their young ones with insects in the beginning, but later on they get adapted to suck nectar from flowers. So it's I think it's enough for the video. Thank you so much for watching it if you did from the beginning. And as I told you, if you are a foreigner, please jot down this bird in your book. And if you come to Sri Lanka, if you have the opportunity to come here, please have a look at it. You can easily see this widely commonly spread bird throughout the country, but it's very less common in the hills, as I told before. Yes, so I think I enlightened you about this bird, which can be easily seen staying in Sri Lanka, and hope you enjoyed this video and increase your knowledge about bird watching. And I'm always encourage you to be with the nature, because these are things which are given free of Mother Nature. So I think that's all. Enough is enough. We'll meet with another new video next week. So until that, bye bye to all of you. Stay safe and ayubowan.